Watch me levitate. Watch me levitate. Hey, hey, watch me
Online multiplayer games connect players over a wide area network, and playing multiplayer online offers the benefit of distance. But it also comes with its own unique challenges. Alright folks, today I will show you my top picks for the top 10 new and best online multiplayer games for mobile devices 2022, and stick with me till the end of the video cause there will be some bonus games. So subscribe now and ring the bell, and let's get started. So starting off at number 10, Star Wars Hunters. This is an action-adventure game that goes deep into the heart of the well-known galactic universe set between the plots of Episode 6 and 7. You are immersed in exciting and dynamic battles. In Star Wars Hunter, you can select a range of mythical characters from one of the most successful sagas of all time. During each match, you also find yourself in the familiar environments seen in the movies. Everything in this game is perfectly connected, so in each match, you are interested in the galaxy. The combat system in Star Wars Hunter is completely immersive. In fact, there are tons of weapons available to feel the emotion of attacking every enemy you come across the first hand. The game is cross-play enabled, so you can face off against users of other platforms, and Star Wars Hunter plunges you into the Star Wars galaxy to join in epic battles. Moving on to number 9, Alpha Ace. This is a brand new first-person mobile shooter with boosting ultra-reactive combats. In this game, you will face the ultimate standoff that will enliven your senses as you put your skills to the ultimate test. Alpha Ace has the gameplay modes that every FPS fans wants and more, like Domination Clash, PvP, Team Clash, Point Grab, etc. And you know the game is pretty same as CSGO, and this is amazing and super smooth, and it offers super adaptable gameplay. Although still the game has some laggy issues, but it is a good game and I think it will be great after some major updates. And don't forget to like this video without any hesitations. On number 8, Fading City. Well, this is a zombie apocalypse survival simulator game. It is an open world survival mobile game with a wasteland city theme full of cooperation and hope that is developed by NetEase Game, which support players working in group of 2 to 4. The story is set at the ruins of the city called Wedu. Under the blue fog, people struggle to survive, but still could not avoid the blue particles in the game. You can freely explore the open world and huge city ruins, collect supplies, craft weapons, solve puzzles, and fight with other survivors against powerful alien species. You can also freely build underground shelters to resist alien invasion, and together with other players you will hunt monsters using different tactics against them, like a flame tower, grenades, lead, and so on. And in this regard, the game tends more to The Last of Us and Life After. And if you are really want to be amazed, then a sub to the channel would be remarkable. So on number 7 of the list, BRINK of Mayhem. This is an action-packed real-time multiplayer shooter with a unique control mechanic designed exclusively for mobile. You can compete against others as a team in Capture the Flag mode, utilizing all the different weapons, level formation, and the hook. The game is quite creative. You can use the rope to travel far away or use the function for strategic control. It's a basic FPS style, but it lacks a lot of hitting feel. So overall, it's a great game to me, and if you aim for a casual FPS with enough ropes or various guns and pay attention to optimization, it will be a good game. On number 6, Super SAS. This is a party game of teamwork and betrayal. You can play online with other real 9 players as you attempt to hold your spaceship together and survive, and one or more random players among the space crew are imposters bent on killing everyone. So this is a game like the Among Us but with different characters, animations and lot of stuffs. There are 3 functions and more than 20 unique roles for you to choose, and each role has its own unique skills. You can choose your favorite role and specialize it with numbers continue to increase. So this is a great game where you can enjoy the classic multi-roles gameplay, and regularly updated environment modes are for you to choose. Moving on to number 5, Horror Brawl. It is an online multiplayer game that can support up to 16 players. This game takes players into the universe of Cvlmer's horror games. Here you will battle against other characters from previously released games including Evil Nun, Mr. Meat and Ice Cream. Like other battle royale games, the goal is to annihilate everyone and escape through the portal. To do so, you must equip yourself with weapons and find the 4 chaos stones. Overall, Horror Brawl is different than other games from the same genre. It only includes a small number of players, and it also crams the player in a much smaller map, making them indefinitely fight each other. The gameplay is also quick-paced, lasting only for 5 to 15 minutes. Above all, for an action horror game mix, the graphics are really cartoonish and childlike. So on number 4, Friend Racing. This one is a very interesting multiplayer kart racing game. The main gameplay is to participate in prop races or speed races to compete with other players. The game's art and music are excellent and full of joyful mood. You will get gold coins through match play, which you can use to buy better cards, pets and decorations. The rewards of the game are great. The game is currently only available in traditional Chinese language, and I hope the developers will add English in the future. I love this type of games. I have been playing Crazy Racing Kart Rider for a long time. The 2 games are very similar, but this one has Kakao Friends characters. So overall, I have recommended playing this game with a good friend. On the 3rd number of the list, Flash Party. This is an action game where you fight in a host of 1v1 battles with a combat system similar to the classic Smash Bros. In this case, you find a host of characters with different abilities to put to the test. In each fight, you try to reduce your opponent's power to defeat them. After selecting the character you are going to use to get in won the action, you move on to the battle arena. Here, you are faced with an enemy you will try to beat, and to move your hero, you have to use the joystick that appears on the left hand side of the screen, and on the right hand side, you find various action buttons and that let you carry out the available attacks. In Flash Party, you have to bear in mind that you can combine various attacks at the same time to create awesome combos. Time is not always on your side, and that's why you have to pay attention to the time remaining before the end of the fight. So on number 2, Sunken Century. This one is a unique game that will offer players a new experience in the genre of battle royals. It is made in the setting of the Middle Ages, where fighters sail to the island, get confused and build their ships. And over time it grows, which allows you to destroy enemy naval vessels. And another problem is that the radiation rate. Although there is enough health to be freely outside this safe zone, so hundreds of players can participate in one Sunken Century match. You can also solve issues on land with a bow, sword, sniper rifle and even a magic wand. And to maintain interest in the game, the developers of Sunken Century have added seasons and a combat pass like other battle royale games. And finally, at the top of the list, Combat Master. This is a first-person shooter game, and in this free-to-play action game, players are put in a realistic environment to test their aim, and by using your arsenal, you will walk through various arenas with the goals of shooting down all enemies. And finally, the game is back on Play Store. Combat Master is an online multiplayer game allowing you to team up with other players although it has an offline mode if you want to play solo. The game also boasts AAA grade graphics and animation with dedicated regional server, low ping and optimized traffic usage. Even better, it has a fully customizable interface and controls. Overall, Combat Master is a game you can consider playing if you are into action shooter games. The game offers familiar gameplay, allowing you to get into the battle without any learning curve. It also boasts of high quality graphics and animation for a better experience. However, I think the game just removed some animation like sliding and other stuffs from previous version. And now bonus time. And starting with Skyfall the Royal Combat. It is an online shooting game where you can experience the journey with like a free fire type graphics on the battlefields. You will explore the environments of the shooting backgrounds with parachute landing from the high-speed flying helicopters and encounter the strategy action multiplayer game. Build up your own rules for the online multiplayer shooter and survive in the shrinking safe zone with almost 3 chances to win over the war and be the survivor in unknown battlegrounds like most of the battle royale games. Another game on bonus list, Rush Out 4 vs 1 Brawl Party. This one is a casual action multiplayer game with different camp that brings you the total different game experience. This is a game of 4 runners where you can be a troublemaker or cooperate with teammates and run away from the ruthless hunter. And on the other hand, there is a guardian who is familiar with all of his invisible powers and is ready to catch those 4 rule breakers. So another one is Hyperfront. This is a multiplayer shooter with team battles in the 5 vs 5 format, while each hero has his own unique abilities. The project itself resembles a clone of Valorant Mobile. Hyperfront is made on the Unreal Engine 4 engine, which gives a nice picture. You can compete on maps with different bombs and the goal is the same, to defuse or protect the bomb. And the last one is NERF Battle Arena. This one is a first-person shooter where players will have to participate in fight in the arena in a 3-on-3 format. The game resembles the setting of Splatoon from Nintendo. As you progress, you collect blasters that are knocked out of the loot boxes. Gradually, the developers are updating the game, adding new modes, cards, and weapons. And that's all for today. If you find enjoyment, then hit the like button and smash the subscribe button if you like this video. And also don't forget to ring the bell with all notifications. We'll catch up in the next one. So thanks for watching, be amazed and happy gaming.
Toss me out now, hit the ignition. Now you listen.